Well, that's looked painful and unpleasant. Okay, well, we've got him. We've got him in there. I also have only 5 sharks. Potentially problematic. I'll never get used to that. Used to what? Him talking in my head? So what are we doing? I want that Memoriam Crystal. In case you haven't noticed. So what are we trying to do? Descend... Wait. Descend ledge? Oh, nope, there we go. Ma's Nightmares. That is a Muspa. Wait a minute, I remember hearing something about these guys in another quest. That was a Majorot who was like, what, transfigured into a Muspa while he was asleep or something? During some sort of a nightmare? Fascinating. Alright, well, all we have to do is survive this, apparently. We're down to 93%. Oh, God. That sounded painful. I just took a totally needless amount of pain, but we did, and we've killed the thing. So now I just sort of stand around. Oh, wait, another Muspa. Never mind. Stand corrected. Oh, wait, I have unlimited prayer points. They're not going down at all. Alright, we're going to turn on Leech Defense. We're going to turn on... Ow! We're going to turn on Leech that, and that, and that. No, wait. Those as well. Do I care about anything else? I feel like that's about all I can do. Youch, these guys hurt, though. Jeez Louise! Oh, wait, we got another one now. Force Muspa. Ow! Gathixian butterflies! Save me! There we go. We'll kill the Force Muspas. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I'm gonna... There we go. Man, having unlimited prayer points is awesome. I love it. You do all sorts of crazy things. Ow! Would you stop screaming, lady? This is not behooving either of us. Ow, ow, ow. Is there any way to avoid these screams? Does not appear so. But the good news is it does damage to these bladed Muspas as well. The problem is, I still think that I could very well die. Which is a little less fortunate for me. So, okay, getting really far away definitely did nothing to help me there. I'm about to die, aren't I? Again, for the second time in this quest. Holy crap. That's just annoying. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. This is apparently my 4th attempt at doing this fight. I know, because Sliske has been very conveniently keeping count for me. This is a tough fight. So I've switched my my playstyle up a little bit. First off, lots of food. Second, shield. I've changed my hotbars up a lot so I can try to become immune to Ma's screams, because that's what's getting me killed the most. And a priest of burden to store even more food. I got close last time. I think we can do it. It's just really, really hard. How exactly if you let me in? There's just no good way to avoid her screaming. That's the problem. Like, you would think that something like Anticipation, for example, which is supposed, or Immortality, both of which are supposed to reduce the amount of damage received, does not actually seem to do much. It really doesn't. Also, I used Immortality before I died, and then it didn't bring me back to life. So I'm a little bit resentful about that. Alright, we're going to switch up to... Go ahead and leech everything, particularly to defense and protect from spells. Those are the most important things. And here comes the fight. So the goal is not going to be to kill these things. At least, that's not like our main goal. The goal is to build up as much adrenaline as possible so that we can take advantage of some of these cooldowns before it becomes too late. So when she starts getting ready to scream, we'll see her clench her fists, and then she's going to scream. You want to have 100 adrenaline so you'll be able to take advantage of something like the barricade ability, for example, which actually does seem to prevent all damage received for so many seconds. Not so much for everything else, but at least for this particular ability, it seems to work just fine. So next time we see her about ready to scream, we're going to use it, which is now. So let's barricade, shields, and I didn't take damage that time. See? But nothing else seems to work. There doesn't appear to be damage reduction. There is only just straight up immunity thanks to barricade. And you really can't count on using Guthix's blessings more than just once in this fight. It's just not enough. So here comes a scream. Can't avoid this one. It's going to hurt us. And there it is. Ow. We'll be using our preparation in conjunction with resonance to try and get a little bit more healing, a bit passive healing going as best as possible. But really, we don't want to eat any more food than we have to, because that reduces the amount of adrenaline that we have. Actually, oh god, I just used the butterfly. That was a bad mistake. Oh gosh. She did not kill my butterfly. Oh, that's interesting. Usually those kind of attacks do AoE damage, and that would have killed my one hit point butterfly that's healing me, but that one did not happen for some reason. How odd. Okay, well, I'm not opposed to that. I just don't understand it, but okay. We just need to keep ourselves healed. Use as much food as we have to. Can't avoid this scream. There it is. It's fine. There is literally no point in killing these musclaws any faster than we have to, though. Because they just respawn. Anytime you kill them, they'll just come right back. So there's really no hurry. No hurry whatsoever. We have a barricade ready, so I'm ready for her next scream, which is coming now, so let's barricade. There's our immunity, and it hit all the musclaws and not me. Good. We're gonna do it this time. It's just, this was a really bloody hard fight. Really freaking tough. Not a fan. There really ought to be a good way to avoid her attack, but there's not. It's literally just a fight of attrition. You just have to keep fighting for as long as you can, and bring a shield, and just eat up. Like, that's it. There's really nothing else I can do. I am using the best prayers that I have access to right now, and I am killing things as fast as I can while being as defensive as I can. I mean, I don't see what else I'm supposed to do at this point. I'm just doing what I can. Ouch. And she's killing all the muspas for me. So, you know, there you go. There we go. All right, 5%. We'll make it this time. We will make it. It's just, holy crap, that was a really hard fight. Jeez Louise. I hope that there is nothing else that I have to worry about here. Just gotta do one last scream, just as, like, a nasty little screw you, Pravus. And there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn off all of our stuff. At this point, I feel like our familiar is useless, so let's go ahead and dismiss it. Yes, I want to. And let's heal. Holy crap, that was hard. Jeez! Alright, Zaros, what's next?
Ma returns to her slumber. You were lucky to survive.
Luck had nothing to do with nothing. There was a lot of stratagems that went into this and a lot of repeated failures. But we made it.
Were you anyone but the World Guardian, your essence would now be scattered across Runescape.
Yeah, she's scary.
We should act quickly while we have this respite.
What's the next step?
You must climb down into the volcano's crater, below Ma, and venture towards the planet's core. The entrance is by Ma's hand.
What's down there?
A place I refer to as the Elder Halls. Within it you should find some of Ma's leaked divine essence. Gather it as you would any other divine energy. Ma is weak, so it may be difficult to find. There is a tool within the halls to aid you. What little elder energy I have been able to harvest from Whisper has only been enough to coalesce and sustain this form.
How much do I need, and for what purpose?
You'll require only enough to weave a divine simulacrum, an effigy of sorts. This new body must be a dark simulacrum. A light simulacrum will reject my essence. Once you have this simulacrum, return here with it, and I can shape it further to generate my new form. I would come with you, if you allow me back in. I can provide further instruction as you require it.
Yes, I feel okay with that, so let's bring him back in with us. Back up to full prayer points, I noticed that. That's useful. So, hopefully he doesn't, control our minds or anything. And, can I grab a Memoriam Crystal? It appears to be very well guarded by Ma's hand, so no. The answer to that would be no. Alright. Oh, okay. We're fine. Ooh. Okay, this looks familiar. Very familiar, actually.
There, planted in the ground before you. That tool's pulses should help you locate Ma's energy.
I mean, I see the maw wisps right there. I don't see what the problem is. We'll take the measure, though, just to be safe. Place. What happens? Doesn't seem to do much. So let's go ahead and harvest maw wisps. It's definitely a conjunction of light and dark energy. Oh, wow. Use maw memory, weave maw energy. Oh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, so we're just going to gather up a few of these. How many do I need?
You will require more energy than that.
I want to know specifically. 250... Ouch. 250 Elder energy, eh? Alright, well, I don't think there's any point in converting this thing into experience. Not that that seems to be an option. So we'll convert the memories directly into energy. It only gives a little bit. Oh, this is going to be a fun farming experience. Let's explore a little bit instead, shall we? Yes, I think that we shall. What is over here? Fragmented sphere. This one is a dark brown and it's covered in triangular shapes. There's an earthy smell to this chamber. Inspect Ma Wisp faint. It's clearly a wisp, but it's too ethereal to harvest.
Plant a measure nearby. That should invigorate the wisp.
Oh, is that what happens? Okay, we'll place it then. And then we'll harvest. And it's already gone. That was great. Alright. Moving on to the next weird little tendril of this, does this kind of look like a starfish to anybody else? Because it looks like a starfish to me. But I want to explore, so we're going to do exactly that. Another fragmented sphere, huh? This one is mostly white and covered in rectangular shapes. It's also freezing cold in this chamber. You got nothing to say, Zaros? I kind of want to know what those spheres are. What are these holes? These spheres, like, rise out of the ground? Why do these look like eggs? They look a little bit like eggs to me. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. I think they look like eggs. Maybe they are eggs, actually. Wait a minute. There are 5 holes, 5 elder gods. Maybe these are where they hatched, quote unquote. Maybe this is where they were born. Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I do think so. Alright, well, we'll convert as many of these things as we can and get ourselves to 250 energy. But let's continue to explore each of these halls, because I want to know what these things are and what they do. This one looks like fire. So we had some sort of ice and stuff before. This one is mostly red, covered in odd pentagonal shapes. This whole chamber is burning hot, most of it radiating from this thing. So, is this the Elder God that created the Tsar? That seems possible, if not likely. Yeah, there's definitely a theme behind all these things. If we find one that has, like, weird, like, hexagons on them in the shape of, like, the Stone of Jas, then I will know that that's Jas's egg, and my theory will be confirmed. This is probably where they harvest, or they hatched. This one doesn't have any hexes on it. This one is black on the outside. It's almost smooth, except for a spiral running around it. The spiral looks like some sort of corruption. Is this... Mars? So it is an egg! Ah, we found a Memoriam Crystal. Can't forget one of those. Those things are important. Somehow I'm gonna have to get one from underneath Ma's hand, though. How's that gonna work? I don't know. We'll find out. Wow, what happened to my camera? Spastastic. Oh, yeah, okay, Jas. Definitely Jas. Look at that. If that doesn't look like a Stone of Jas, I don't know what is. What is this thing?
Does it not seem familiar?
Yes, it does, Zaros. Yes. But it can't be the same one, can it?
Not exactly. The one you have encountered is unique, altered to become what it is. This one's purpose was quite simple, and was fulfilled.
Wait a minute. Is the Stone of Jas an egg? Could that be what it is? This one had a simple purpose and was fulfilled. Jas was born. The other one has been altered to become what it is, the Stone of Jas. Was it originally an egg for an elder god? So this one is... Debris. Interesting. Interesting! So many possibilities! Okay, so we're really close now at this point. I mean, at this point we should be able to just stop, right? 250? That's it? That's all we need, I think? Alright, so let's convert this last memory and weave more energy. Oh, I can decide. See, I assumed that you would have to do a dark one, but maybe not. Oh, wait a minute. This is probably exactly that opportunity that Sliske was telling me about. The opportunity to do something that would hurt Zaros, prevent him from coming back to this world. So a dark simulacrum will undoubtedly make him whole. He'll be corporeal, he'll be healthy, he'll be back to his old self. The light simulacrum will supposedly reject his essence. That should weaken him, yes? So what do we think about Zaros then? I guess this is kind of the main question. What do we think? I mean, so far, he has seemed completely rational to me. Is he trying to negotiate with me? Is he trying to lead me on and put on a mask and make me believe that he is something other than he is? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's entirely possible that he's a very good liar. But everything he's been saying has thus far been fairly sensible to me. It's been reasonable, very rational, very analytical, and not begrudging at all. I'm not convinced he actually would be a threat to the world. Now, the thing is, it's the Elder God goal that scares me a little bit. So we know from a quest line with Xenia that the Elder Gods live on Gielinor, and they're feeding off of the Anima Mundi, and if they wake up, they pretty much will destroy the world, right? So Zaros might be able to become an Elder God and force them to listen to him, but at the same time, if he wakes them up prematurely and it doesn't work, we're all going to die. That said, though, it's as good a plan as anything else, so we'll try. Who's Tin Tin Tin? How did you get on my friends list? Someone change their name. Someone change their name. Dark Simulacrum, let's do it!
Perfect. That is exactly what I require.
What would you have said if I had created a light one, I wonder? Okay.
Return us to the peak. The next step must be done on the spot of my creation.
So we're gonna recreate Zaros here. Alright, let's exit the rock face. Yes, leave the Elder Halls. I presumably will be able to come back here and harvest more maw wisps if I so desire.
Have you woven the divine simulacrum yet?
You were there with me. You acknowledged it. You said that's what you needed. I'm confused. It appears that JX did not take that into account when they wrote this script. I have?
Yes. This is exactly what I need to return to full strength. You have done well, World Guardian. I am in your debt. Please, place it on the ground in front of me when you are ready.
Yes, help Zaros. Oh my gosh, guys, this is it! Whoa.
She's waking.
Uh-oh.
We have to leave.
No kidding!
I need your permission. Well, Guardian, no! Ma awakes.
You don't say! Then let's get out of here!
Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet?
You have granted me new life. Before we return, I would acknowledge that.
Well, I appreciate the gesture. Now, let's go! Do we have time?
Time enough.
It was my honor.
I am pleased to hear that. You may come to learn something about me, that I compel loyalty within others. Forcibly.
Against the will?
It is not something I have control of. It is something that was done to me by Ma. I am unable to rid myself of this ability, but I must live with it.
Oh, poor you.
Do not be concerned. It does not affect you, World Guardian.
But it will for everybody else. Oh boy, that's something you probably should have told me ahead of time. But it affects your followers.
Yes. It is one of the reasons I chose to withdraw from my own empire. I find the idea of coercing another mind to be distasteful.
Yeah, to say the least.
But it only affects those in my presence, and the effect dissipates with time. This is how I know that those still loyal to me are truly loyal.
Good point. So Aznajra's on the good list.
They have not been under its effects for many centuries, yet still heed my call.
I suppose Zamorak would definitely be considered on the naughty list.
I wished for you to know this from me, so that you could understand it.
Ma is getting closer.
Indeed. Let us leave before she finds us.
Whoa, wait a minute. What's this? Is this his mouth? This thing down here, is this his mouth? That's your mouth? I assumed this was your head, and your mouth was hidden behind that, but you have lips. You have talking, moving lips. That's creepy.
Lead on through the gate. I will follow. I wish to address my loyal followers upon my return.
Oh, I wonder how Sliske is going to be received. Okay, well, we should probably return through the world gate. I did just take a little 50 damage just because of the ash of the atmosphere, because, you know, screw you, says Freneske. No, I was hoping for a cutscene. Okay, let's talk to Aznadra. Or somebody.
I can almost sense Zaros' presence. Is he close?
Very close. You have no idea. He's right behind me. He said he wants to address his loyal followers upon his arrival.
Nex and Char will arrive as he does. There is time for more questions if you wish, or are you ready for Zaros to return?
What kind of questions would I have? No, I'm ready. Make it happen. Make it so. Oh, we're going back into someone's mind again.
My lord, you are returned. You are exactly as I remembered.
We have the World Guardian to thank for that.
You have my eternal gratitude. This cannot go unrewarded.
I shall reward him in due course. But first, Sliske,
I am yours to command. Just say the word.
no more.
What did you say?
No more.
But no, I am loyal. Have I not always been loyal? Have I not done everything you've always asked of me? As the Empire fell, did I not keep safe those things necessary for your return? Was I not pivotal in the liberation of all those who stand before? Did I not kill a god for you? You cannot turn me away. Not now, Zaros, please.
Sliske, stop.
Very well. I guess I'm not quite the actor I thought. What gave me away?
You betray yourself. Though, in truth, I have never trusted you. And your words of betrayal to the World Guardian cannot be ignored.
Betrayal? They could have just walked away, left you to rot. I was just convincing them to hear you out. It was down to you to convince them of your worth.
Whatever your intent, no longer can I turn a blind eye to your disobedience, nor condone your methods.
Are you sure it's not just because me killing Gothics puts me beyond your control? Fine. Don't answer. So, what's next? An intervention? Family counseling? Maybe some trust exercises?
Or death. Death is good.
Excommunication.
Also good.
You will have no further association with us. You are on your own.
Oh, I've always been alone. But I guess this means you'll have to find someone else to do your dirty work. Your new World Guardian pet, perhaps.
Leave us. Never return.
As you command, my lord. But don't think this is over, World Guardian. I'm just getting started with you. Where I'm concerned, Zaros' protection of you no longer applies.
Okay, consider me warned. I look forward to the challenge. Protection? What protection?
Between you and me, all bets are off. Be seeing you.
What did Sliske mean by protection?
You are important. You must be kept safe.
You've been doing that.
Ever since you helped me to restore our connection to him.
Char, keep an eye on Sliske. It gives me pause that he holds both the siphon and the catalyst.
Siphon and the catalyst? What now?
I do not want him thinking he can follow in Zamorak's footsteps. He is angry and may attempt something rash. Inform me if he leads you to the location of either artifact. None of the young gods should have free access to such tools. Especially the Catalyst. The Dragon King cannot grow too strong before we are placed to deal with them.
So the Stone of Jas is the catalyst. Interesting. So what was the other thing then?
As you command. I'm heartened to see you returned.
Oh, that voice acting though.
Next, I task you with keeping Sliskay's little game in check. Watch the young gods. Try to contain their destruction as much as possible, but do not get drawn into open conflict. There may come a time that I need you to step in to ensure nothing interferes with my plans. And as circumstances allow, continue harrying the other gods' forces without your prison of ice.
At once, my lord.
And to Azanadra, my most loyal servant. Together, we must prepare to rouse the Elder Gods. Zamorak's desperation at the end of the last God War scarred this planet's anima mundi, but even that was not enough to wake them. Only Guthix.
You wish to create a greater level of destruction?
Not greater, more targeted.
Do I have something to say about that one?
I require you to seek out Gielinor's own Elder Halls. If disturbed, the Elder Gods will have no choice but to respond.
It will be done, my lord.
Finally, to you, World Guardian.
Wait, there are Elder Halls on Gielinor?
This was my realization when I last returned here. If we do nothing, then what sits within them shall bring about the destruction of this world, this universe. But save your questions for another time. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I mean, am I being reprimanded? Because no, I made the right decision in helping you, I think. But, this destruction thing kind of worries me.
I'm glad you came to this conclusion. But this is just the beginning. There is much work ahead of us. You will save us all, regardless of your intentions or the outcome. It would be remiss of me not to reward you.
Seems to me that the intentions and the outcome are both rather important factors when considering rewarding somebody's behavior.
I am reinvigorated, and I am back where I am needed. Our task has urgency, but I am confident in those who stand at my side. Together, we can change all our fates. You should have this.
He broke a sliver from the arm of his true crystal form and hands it to me. A part of your body?
You will find many uses for it.
Will I indeed? Do tell.
Primarily, if you use this in my sanctum on Runescape, it will allow us to commune at any time. If you remain unconvinced by my philosophy, then my hope is that this will help to remedy that. When carried, it will mark you as my envoy. Those loyal to me will treat you with respect, and those opposed will be fearful of you.
Thank you, I think.
And though it may be dangerous, especially now Ma has reawakened, you may wish to revisit Runescape. I am certain you will find more of value there. Now has come the time for us to part, World Guardian. Reflect on all you have witnessed this day. Gielinor's reckoning is coming, but there is still time for us to avert it. Until I call on you again, do as you otherwise would, had we not met. Pax Tecum.
Pax Tecum, peace? What? What does Tecum mean? Somebody tell me in the comment section. I know the first one is peace. Farewell. And... well, that was different from the usual quest completion sound. 125,000 Magic XP, 100,000 Divination XP, 100,000 Slayer XP, 75,000 Agility XP, 50,000 Summoning XP, access to 3 75,000 XP Combat Lamps and a large Prismatic Lamp, the Shard of Zaros, the Measure, access to a new level 75 Divination Colony in the Elder Halls, the ability to create Muspah and Nihil Familiars, new boons, portents, and signs, Muspah and Nihil Slayer tasks from Kuradel, find all Memoriam Crystals for 2 cosmetic overrides. I only think I need one more. So we should probably do that. That was a Divination Slayer and Summoning level for us, by the way. Also, we completed a task, it would seem. Let's enter the World Gate. Let's go to the Cradle, and let's see if I can't possibly get that last Memoriam Crystal that was sitting over by Ma. Ma appears to have left. I can't decide if that's a good thing or a really bad thing. Where could she have gone? Retreat further into the volcano? Or can she fly? Fly, my pretties. Oh god, those are Muspaw. I don't want to be around them Muspaw. Let's descend the ledge. Muspaw are not fun. Muspaw suck. Muspaw cause problems for me. We need to get down to the sanctum. Or whatever it is. Let's wear the Shield of Zaros, actually, so that these Nihil don't attack me, because I think that's what's going to happen. Right? Or maybe there aren't any Nihil here at all. That also seems possible. Alright, well, either way, so we are wearing, a Shard of Zaros, right here. Cool. So here we are, back in this memory chamber thingy-doo. I'm gonna plug in these last 3 crystals, and let's see what Zaros' last memories have to say about him. Yeah, those are the last ones we have. These should be it. So we should get cosmetic overrides, yes? That would be fun. Yes, please. Let's place the spikes. There we go. Dope, 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 dope. Glow. Whoa, what's this? What did we just gain? Something just opened. Okay, well, we're gonna listen to the things first. Review. What were we missing? We were missing number 3. Control.
I am Thor, as is my companion. When in close proximity, each of us triggers intense feelings within the other.
Is it like love? Is that the kind of thing we're talking about,
My
or?
companion is filled with devotion towards me, and I, adoration towards it.
Sounds like it.
We both are intoxicated by this. It saps my concentration. It saps my companion's will. Neither of us can halt the effect. We are slaves to each other.
So the goal is to get as far away from each other as possible?
This is control. Our Creator has done this to us both. But if it was her intent that this binding would coerce us to stay, she has failed. I shall be her plaything no longer. I will find a way to leave.
Alright, next chapter. We got all of these, I think. So we were missing Sub Rosa.
I have known she was here since I first arrived. My companion. But I can avoid her no longer. I need her help. I feared the effect we would have on each other, but it was far weaker than I remembered. Perhaps due to our time apart. Her time with Gothics has turned her head, and she refuses to interfere with this world. It is all up to me. As such, I have seized control of a device that allows for near instantaneous travel throughout the universe, even between Gielinor and Runescape, its 2 furthest points. I shall use this world gate to more quickly and easily explore creation, and to further my knowledge of magic and science. Perhaps there are mortal races left who might yet join my cause, on worlds I have previously overlooked. The Majorat have taken over from the dwindling Chthonian dukes, and my empire is now self-sustaining. My presence is rarely required, and I now work behind the scenes. The mortals under my rule accept my philosophies and spread them of their own accord.
Deus Ex Machina. No.
Upon my return to Gielinor, I searched for Mars' elder sisters, hoping to convince them to aid in my transcendence. Instead, I discovered a horrifying truth about this world. I know now what its true purpose is. It is not for mortals. It is not for me. and only the powerful have a hope of survival. My path is clear. Though I cannot create life, I can forge it into stronger forms. Perhaps one such form will be our deliverance. My empire has taught me that pushing mortals meets with resistance. So, I must learn to pull them instead. To lead them from the shadows. I must become the guiding voice within their heads. Their drive, their urgency, their passion, and their betterment. I shall become the mortal's will to power. There is little time, and this will take all my efforts. I shall return one last time to inform the Cardinals. Azanadra and Samarak shall inherit all.
Well, that didn't go very well, but it turns out Zamorak was about to inherit the whole thing anyway, so the betrayal was kind of ill-timed. Alright, let's search this storage chamber. What do I get? You retrieve a helm modeled after one Zaros wears. Access it for a cosmetic override. You already claimed this one. Well, where's the second one? Where's there's supposed to be 2 cosmetic overrides. I only got 1. Alright, that's fine though. Let's, no, wait. Wardrobe. Fox ears. No, that's definitely not what he wears. Helm of Zaros. Really? Really? That was my cosmetic override? Just a straight up copy of Zaros' helmet? That looks stupid and like it won't go with any particular set of armor. Okay, well, it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with the Fate of the Gods quest. If you enjoyed this video, then I hope that you will hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, because there's more to come. I did say that the Fate of the Gods is the ultimate end goal for this quest, but this entire series. But I don't think that this is going to be the end. Quite the contrary. There have been more things added to the game that continue our understanding of Zaros himself and his goals on this earth and his interactions with Saren, I believe. So there's more we need to learn about, and I will come back to that in due time. But until then, I will see you guys next time.